bunch of flash drives, and these flash drives look relatively innocuous. Some of them look actually like, that's a little gun. I don't think it could probably shoot. That's not quite so innocuous looking. But the rest of these, how much harm could they do, really, right? How much harm could these little flash drives do? Do they look like they could harm you? They don't look that harmful. Do they look like they could harm you? Actually, they can harm you. And so this video is an essential computer skill. And it's for you to be aware that flash drives can be transporters of viruses. So when you take your flash drive and you plug it into another computer, you might get a virus on your flash drive from whatever computer you plugged it into. So whenever you've used your flash drive outside of your computer, you've used it at some other computer, whenever you bring it back to your computer, you want to make sure you scan your flash drive to make sure there's no viruses on it. Also, if you find a flash drive, you want to be really careful about using it until you've checked it out and made sure that there's no viruses on it. And so checking it out might be like, opening it up and formatting it and deleting everything that's on it. And in most cases, that will get rid of anything that's on it that's malicious. But, computer viruses, a lot of computer viruses get spread on flash drives. And it's actually a favorite technique for people who are involved in cyber warfare. So there was this thing called the Stuxnet virus. And if you go to, we're going to watch this video at some point in the semester, but if you go to 60 Minutes and, bring up Stuxnet 60 Minutes, this was a virus that was launched against Iran, against their nuclear program. And the way they got it into the facility was they just left flash drives in various locations where people who worked in the facility might find them. And then when they found the flash drive, they'd be like, hey, I found the flash drive. Yay, lucky me. And start using it, and then they take it into the facility and plug it into one of the computers in the facility, and they've just infected the facility and all the computers in it. So that was how they got a virus into the Iranian nuclear facility. It's speculated it came in on a flash drive. And also there have been several instances in the U.S. military where flash drives have led to security being compromised. So I searched for military communications flash drive ban on Google, and I got articles like infected USB drive blamed for 2008 military cyber breach, and NSA leaker Edward Snowden used banned thumb drive, exceeded access. USB stick led to worst cyber attack on U.S. military. So the military is really being careful with people being able to bring in flash drives and use them on computers, because they might bring in a virus or they might take information and leave with it. So they've I don't know how widespread the ban is, but it's just kind of interesting to know about. So the takeaway from this video is when you use flash drives, or if you find a flash drive, you need to be careful because there might be viruses on that flash drive. So if you've used your flash drive at some other computer other than your own, just make sure you scan it. And how would you do that? Let me plug one in. So I plugged in my flash drive, and now it says my device is ready to use. And my internet security says, what do you want to do? Quick scan, a full scan, do not scan? Always perform this. So my security asked that just straight away. I could also go into Windows Explorer, and I could see it here, and I could right-click it and start to get some, oh, sorry, it's right there, right-click it and start to get some options for it. And yeah, and then when I'm done with it, I want to choose eject. So if it's one that I found and I wanted to use it, I might just go straight to format and delete everything that's on there. But that's how you could scan your flash drives, and it's good to be aware of the fact that these could carry viruses. So wherever you work in the future, if you're bringing stuff in, you might be bringing in viruses if you aren't careful, or even your computer right now. If you aren't careful with your flash drive, you could be bringing viruses to it. And that's an essential computer skill.